What's going on, everybody? This is your boy the goat Andy Czar, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that like button and please subscribe. So basically, guys, today I'm literally going to be giving you how I made 14.5% trading Bitcoin. So this is probably one of the best swing strategy I've ever came with. Literally a combination of price action, pure price action, and smart money concept. Together they form, or they perform, drastic results that I am shocked that I literally do this almost all the time, for which on $100 funded account I literally never make less than 10%, and the other account is always the same. So it kind of like is shocking, but at the same time the practice and the implementation of it is kind of important. So without any further waste of time, I'm also going to show you guys with my performance on my Equity Edge account, whereby I actually made 14.5% on this account with proof. So I'm not just gonna go through this trade, but I'm literally gonna be actually also showing you that I really made it. If you actually watched my previous video, you would have noted that there was a point where we made 6% on the account, and I'm gonna go through that trade as well, what actually happened or transpired, and then I'm gonna tell you with the actual trade that got me to 14.5%. So without any further waste of time, let's get to it. All right, guys, so this is a Bitcoin setup. So if you can look at it, this is literally how my current analysis look like. To be quite honest with you, I'm looking forward to the market actually reaching this level right here, which I feel it's fair enough for the market to reach. And also, if I take my fib retracement from this level point, drag it to the bottom, it actually looks like that, you know, like it actually looks like these levels are gonna be those levels we look for the market to turn, because this is where also our trending resistance is. So what actually happened for me to hit 14.5% on my 100k account? So we're gonna go through this trade, which is the trade right here. But first, let's go to the previous video's trade. So I'm just gonna drag the price from this level, I think here, or just here. So as I start prices right here, the first entry I had said we have actually impulsed to the upside, whereby here, when I go on a probably weekly time frame, this was a sweep of liquidity, of which from this weekly perspective, the break of structure comes here before we can actually come back, retake some of the people right here, and actually shoot straight out. And then I had my buys over here, and I think I had my stop loss somewhere right about here. And then I won't lie, guys, holding this trade was really much of a rapid hold, because I think I held it for about 3 to 4 days. I held it from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It only moved on a Monday. That's where I dropped the first video where I made 6%. So if you can look at it, there is the market moving. There is the market moving, profit, back to drawdown. And then on a Monday, the trade took off. So when the trade took off right here, that was when I was running about $6,000. And then I was like, okay, so in this case, we already broke the structure. So we might have a little bit of a correction first here before we can impulse again to the upside, because now we have broken the trend line. But when I looked at it, I never really catered for my strategy, whereby I also have to respect that the market cannot just impulse without coming to fill in the value gaps that were open. So in this instance, the value gap was somewhere right about here, but I've ignored it, because if you look at it, the trade started moving, and then right here you could see this was a probable clear correction. But what I've neglected was also the price level of it. So price action, we could see that this has a high potential of this being a neckline, whereby we could actually complete the inverse head and shoulders and then start moving to the top. So I had neglected this. I won't lie to you guys. I think the trade closed at about, I think 2%, if not 3%. I'm not really sure. It closed about on a lower profit. I won't lie. It closed at a lower profit because I just had protected my profit very low. And then I think I put my stop loss somewhere right about here. And then let's allow the trade to move. And then you can see the trade was pointed back down. You can see the market started moving, stopped out. So I was stopped out somewhere around here on this trade. that was when I was like, okay, Andy, let's check our fib movement. What are the possibilities of the market buying again? So from this level, what I did was, okay, I started realizing that this might be a completion of an inverse head and shoulders. I then took my Fibonacci retracement, put this right here, and had me from the lowest low, from the previous lowest low that was created to the lower high. So from that level point, I realized that my fair value gaps are actually somewhere right about here, of which it made me take the trade, but with the risk somewhere right about here. I think my stop loss was somewhere right about here. And then let's check how the trade goes from this point, from this level to here. And then I had my stop somewhere right about here, and the target was actually right there. I'm gonna be also showing you proof of this, guys. So here you can see market starts moving. Also was playing around a lot, and then boom, take profit, hit. So this is the trade that actually got me to hitting 13.5% on Bitcoin. And guys, I don't know, Bitcoin has became part of my favorite pairs because it respects almost about 95% of my order strategy all the time. As I'm thinking about it, after I closed this trade, I thought about it. I was like, imagine if I actually closed this 6% when it hit here, and then I made this 14.5. So I would probably made about close to 20% of my total capital at Equity Edge, because I have a 100K funded account, and then right now I'm literally sitting on 114. As you can see on the screen right now, I'm sitting on 114.5, and then the payout was supposed to be yesterday, so I promised guys, was supposed to be on Friday, but there was a little bit of migration happening from Equity Edge, whereby we are shifting to a new broker. So it actually affected a lot of payout processes, but they promised that from next week Monday, everybody who was pending a payout, they'll be actually starting to pay out those and then continue on the normal route of everything. And unfortunately, I was part of the people that were affected. I didn't get my payout. I'm probably gonna get it next week, of which is 2 days from now. So from 2 days from now, I'll also be dropping a video as well when that payout comes in. So for proof of this trade, check this video out. Right guys, since we got this alert, you can see alert BTC TP1 hit. I'm just thinking it's just greedy for me to overhold this trade, because actually the target was to at least hit that take profit right there. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna close this trade before anything different happens. So bulk operation, close all positions. There we go. Equity Edge, we have made $14.5 dollars. We have a swap of $1,000. Our payout date is actually soon, so yes sir. So as you have seen the video guys, it's literally pure like that. So the trade actually got a high volatile movement when it came to CPI. When the CPI hit, I got the craziest movement, and I didn't want to be greedy. I didn't want to be, you know, I just effectively closed the trade. I didn't want no problems, and then after then I just awaited my payout. So yeah guys, that's just it about the actual trades that I took that made me 14.5% on equity edge. So I am gonna also be sharing the whole process of the payout when the day happens. I'm also gonna be showing you guys how to, like, literally the proof behind it. As I've always done my payout videos whereby you see it from my MT5 crypto to my bank. So I'm also going to be doing the same thing. Nothing changes. So much love, peace and happiness, guys. This is your boy the GOAT, and these are gang.